Benjamin Button. That's going to be your new nickname because you look like you're aging in reverse.
That's because I started shaving again. Yes.
I don't know, man. I got to get your skincare routine because you got it on lock. And it's good we're talking about this because I don't know enough about skincare. You got a secret formula?
Yes, absolutely I do. It's
you're not going to share
whatever.
It?
No, I'm happy to share it. It's whatever moisturizer is on sale. Use that every so often. And this is what you get.
Oh no, Emily's cringing. I want to say, I think you just have a really good sleep schedule and that probably helps.
Yeah, I'm a good sleeper. Yeah, value 8 hours.
Well, I will say I'm as happy to see your face as our guests will be happy to see your face. Happy to be recording again.
Yeah, that's if you're watching on YouTube, folks. If you're not watching on YouTube and you want to see our faces, that's the place to be. I mean, if you just want to hear our velvety voices as well, that's totally fine. You stay on Spotify, listener. But yeah, if you want to see our faces, go over to YouTube.
Oh my God. Okay, this isn't ASMR.
Sorry.
It can be an ASMR, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So welcome everybody back to another episode of the Open House. Got another amazing guest, one that me and Ben have met, but haven't really gotten into the deep connection and understood a lot about her. So we're here to find out and to bring it all to you guys as well. How are you feeling about this episode, Ben?
Pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm hoping selfishly to maybe take a few pointers out of this episode, to be honest. And not to set the bar too high, but I've heard a lot of great things from a lot of people about this person. So I'm excited to jump in. So Richard, why don't you tell us who we got today?
Yeah. Someone that's been popping up a lot on social media and like Ben said, kind of been recommended to us by a few other people. So she's got a great reputation. And from my understanding is working really hard and has a few employees in her business, growing, taking some big steps, which I'm happy to share and hear about how that looks and how scary it is and how fun it is. But I want to introduce Emily from Emily Esthetics. If you're unfamiliar.
Hi guys. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
You have lots of energy. I can already tell. I love it.
It's going to be a good episode.
Right.
I saw you.
Yeah. Oh, no, go ahead. I was going to say at the ripe old age of what? 19?
I just
20?
I just turned 23 last week.
Okay, yeah. So you've still got tons of energy. So that's great. Great.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were just celebrating your birthday weekend. I saw Kevin was posting about it and stuff.
Yes.
It was a good time.
It was a great time. Yeah, spent it in Montreal, ate some good food.
Oh,
went to a spa. It was great.
Oh, c'est beau, la belle province. Ah, oui. Did you have a croissant?
There's that
good
accent.
Croissants, yes.
We made it 3 minutes into the episode before.
I think we get it within 5 minutes every time, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to go. Did you guys take the train or did you drive? What was that like?
Yeah, we took the train. It was my first time ever on a train. It was a good experience, honestly. It was cool. It was only like 5 hours, so it was easy. Good Wi-Fi, just worked the whole time. It was nice.
Naturally, as an entrepreneur, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think the train's a really undervalued way to travel. It's
It
not
is.
bad.
I don't think I would ever drive to Montreal. The train is the way to go.
Right.
What's that drive like? What's the hours to drive that? Never done it.
I think it's 7 to 8 around that. Yeah. So you're saving some time.
Cutting time. You get to hang out with your friends and do a little bit of work. Sounds like
it's a vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. I love that.
Oh, no, I think we're gonna learn some hip words today, Richard.
It's not that big an age gap. Come on.
I maxed out on everything's on fleek.
Oh,
Fleck.
Yeah.
Brows on fleek. I did say that one the other day. Brows on fleek.
Anyone born in the 90s listening, you'll feel the pain today. Um, so Emily, you've got yourself a lovely business on King
Yes.
Street in Midland. Why don't tell us, how did that start? How did that come to be?
Yeah, so I was working at another spa for like a couple years, just kind of getting experience, building up my clientele, and then it was time to open up my own. So, yeah, I started like in the basement of that building. So,
Okay.
it's just like really small, one window, like one room, super tiny. A great place to start. So, yeah, started there, was there for 2 years. And yeah, I got busy enough that then when the previous business Splash Florals, everyone in town knows and loves them. They're
Oh
great.
yes.
But they moved out this previous summer, so then I asked to move up there, and yeah, so it's a great spot. It's like a storefront. It's my dream. I love it. I love the building. I love the location. Yeah, it's been going good.
I have personally been in there, and you have done a great job. It looks like
Thank
you
you.
would say vibe. I can already tell you have a vibe to you, Emily Aesthetics vibe.
Yes.
But you go
Yes.
in there, and it's kind of got like that pink Japanese floral kind of design. I don't know if you can
Hmm.
relate to that, Ben, but like I don't know what you call those trees.
Well, we have like a Japanese cherry blossom
There we
tree,
go. All
so
right,
that's where
Yeah,
you're
that's
getting that
fine.
from.
it's nice. It's definitely
Thank
like
you.
bright and happy, and
Mhm.
I think it was nice. I walked in there just to introduce myself, and the
Yeah.
only downside was the leak you were having from the roof. That was yeah,
Yeah, that's the downside of the building that I've found so far.
a little bit, little downside.
Did you design yourself? Was there like a mood board and everything, and we hit the ground running with
Yeah.
what we want this to look like?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm like pretty type B with that kind of stuff, which like might
Okay.
surprise people. So like honestly, everything's just going on up here. I really don't do a mood board. Like, I mean, I had like the pink Emily's Aesthetics for the last 2 years. So like that's just kind of the vibe I started with and I just have ran with it. Like downstairs in the basement, like every wall was pink. Like we went full like Barbie dream house.
Wow.
Love
So I've
that.
toned that down a little bit. It's more like pink accents, a little bit more modern now, but yeah, everything just happens in my brain, I guess.
Awesome.
Love that.
When you were
Yeah.
And
talking, yeah, go Ben.
so, oh, sorry. I was going to say, and like, what kind of because I know nothing about aesthetics, as we
Yeah.
established early in the show. What kind of like services do you provide?
Yeah, so we do like all types of facials. So we really blend every service with relaxation and like results. That's kind of just the vibe we go for.
Okay.
Yeah, so mostly facials is kind of like our niche. We do something called hydrofacial, which is like with a machine, and then we have full body waxing services, and then also lash and brow treatments.
Okay, I have like 10 questions right from the beginning when you were introducing
Yes.
your business. Um, I wish I like
I
to get a
love
pen
it.
and paper to write this down, or I'm going to forget them all. One, like just because of what you just spoke about, what is a hydrofacial? Like, I see the machines. You post the videos of like the
Mhm.
treatment. What is it exactly doing to the skin that like is
Yeah,
beneficial?
so it has different modalities on it. So hydrofacial is like the first to kind of come up with this concept. It's like a trademarked machine that I have. So yeah, it's using different modalities to exfoliate the skin, so you get like a physical and a really light chemical peel, which kind of just gets rid of like any of that dead skin. And then you get antioxidant infusion. So it's like infusing serums into the skin. Will also like sucking things out of your skin at the same time. So it's called vortex infusion. So yeah, and then you also get like a vacuum extraction. So it literally is going across your skin and sucking out every little blackhead, anything in your pores, all that gunk, and it goes into a gunky jar, which is people's favorite part, and you can see all that gunk floating around, which I'm sure you've seen on my story,
Yes,
like
they're
satisfying and gross at the same time. But yeah, really amazing results, like no downtime. You leave with a really great glow. It's like the best like pre-event or to focus on more like wrinkles, anti-aging, acne, that kind of stuff too.
So like this like
nice.
crevice between my nose and my like cheek right here, it can get in there and really like go to town.
Oh yeah, we can get
Ooh.
in there. Yeah.
Mm. Wheels are turning.
How often do you recommend someone get that, or is that something that should be on a cyclical basis? Like, what is that like?
Yeah, you want to get it like for best results every like 4 to 6 weeks.
Dang, we're so
Yeah.
behind. I've never had one.
Yes. It's time to start.
I think I'm onto it. I've been thinking about it. I see Kevin's skin, and I'm like,
Yes.
dude, you're doing something right. And I know he goes to see you,
Oh,
so this
he
all
has
makes
the best
sense.
skin. He's naturally blessed too.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
some
I am
people,
not.
eh? They have it all.
Right? I know, genetics.
I've always battled with skin. I think like that's why like I've tried so many different avenues and different things, and I think this side of the care is what I'm missing. Maybe just that little bit extra every
Yeah,
once in a while. Um,
totally. Yes, that's actually like why I got into the industry to begin with is like I really struggled with acne like my whole life. Like cystic acne since the age of like maybe 12, like just terrible. I went on like multiple rounds of Accutane, nothing worked. It just kept on coming back. So I just kind of took things into my own hands and like I've always been interested in the skin, like doing DIY like masks at home since I was a kid. But yeah, that's like where the love of like skincare really came from is like wanting to take care of my own skin and like figure this out, which I feel like I've done a great job with now. I love my skin. I'm comfortable in my skin now. But yeah, that's really where like it all stemmed from is my own insecurities with my skin.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
feel like
think
that's something that like it doesn't get maybe talked about enough.
Hmm.
Um yeah, no like it's especially like okay, high school was a hot minute ago for me, but there's all like the and I'm sure high school has changed, but the like the social like anxiety that like I'm sure like
Yes.
99% of high school kids have like trying to be
Hmm.
cool with their friends, and then you add on the layer of like okay, maybe I'm not super comfortable with what's going on. Like that's
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's interesting and like a super cool approach to take to it.
Yeah, it's nice that like I can relate with my clients a little bit more that like are
Yeah.
struggling with that, right? It's more of like you're a little bit of a therapist with them too.
Right. Right.
well, you're seeing them in
Yeah.
like such a
Definitely.
vulnerable spot. Like me and Ben can relate to that to
Hmm.
our businesses. It's very personable.
Yeah.
You're very one on one. You're
Hmm.
filling an hour or hours with people, so you get to talk and get to know them so well. Um,
Exactly.
and you probably like our repeat clients come by every couple of years. Like we see them in between, but like they're really only
10
doing business with
years.
us. Yeah, exactly. For Ben, it's even longer. But you're
Right.
seeing them way more often, so you're probably way more into what they got going on all the time. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's my favorite part of my job is just getting like the monthly update from people. Like it's amazing to see like them every point in their life. Like I've had clients, I've been doing this for about 4 years, so I have clients that are have been with me for all 4 years, and then, like I've seen them get married or have kids. Like it's just such a great feeling.
That's
And
cool.
nothing. They
Are you
always
one
need a
of those
facial.
people? Are you one of those people who like can remember like everyone's like
Honestly,
personal?
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I do have a great memory. I hope I never lose that, but I really do remember everything. I do sometimes write a couple things down, but
Right.
Good habit. As you
Yeah.
get older,
yeah,
you will find it gets harder to do that. I was always someone
I
that's
know.
like that. I pride myself on remembering everything and getting really personal. But as I now cross 30, I am finding I need to do notes more and more often.
Yeah. It's good to have.
Yeah.
Now, do
Uh,
you guys do stuff like Botox?
No.
No.
No, we don't do it.
What's our stance on stuff like that?
Oh, I think that there's definitely a purpose for it and nothing against it. I will probably get Botox in my life one day. I
Right.
have nothing against it at all, but I definitely think there's like more natural ways to go about it first. And
Mhm.
honestly, if you have a good skincare routine, then you can go a long time without getting any kind of Botox or fillers.
hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go back to my first question when you were talking about why you started the business, and you said something that I
Yeah.
think would resonate with a lot of people who are maybe working in a job and want to take the next step. Is you said it was time for me to go. Like you said, you've been working at this
Yeah.
place, and it was your time to go make your own business. What does that mean
Yeah.
to you? What was telling you it was your time?
Um, well, to be honest, I didn't have a great experience working for someone else. It was just like a very toxic environment. I mean, older spa owner, it's just kind of like how it is in this industry, sadly. Sometimes working for people, it's like you're working with all women. It can be like catty, it can definitely have some like trials with that. So yeah, I just like wasn't happy in that environment anymore. And I ended up actually getting laid off.
Okay.
Just kind of like out of nowhere, had a layoff, and then I was in my head for a long time, like wanting to do this, but just terrified. I was 20 years old, had no idea how to start a business or what I was doing. So yeah, that was like the best possible thing that could ever happen to me. I don't know if I would have started my business. I think I would have eventually, but probably not in that timeline. So it was really just the push I needed, and I owe her everything for that now, for getting that layoff. So yeah, that's what happened, and then I just took the risk, and a month later I was open.
Wow.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
love like it's. I think it goes to highlight like the thing that might feel like bad in the moment
Yes,
might be like the best thing to ever happen to you.
totally. It was devastating that day.
Right.
But
Okay.
then I needed to, yeah, it was time to just take the next step. So it all worked out. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
And where did you go for
Nice.
like resources at the beginning? Like you're like, okay, I got to do something about this. I'm thinking about doing this. What's your first plan of attack when you want to start this business?
Um, my first call was to my friend Brian Huma. I think he works with your wife, Richard. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
for sale in Georgia Bay. So he was just getting into real estate at the time, and I was like, he was like my friend from high school. So I called him, and I was like, we need to find a place like ASAP. So he helped me like tour places, find somewhere. So that was great. And I also went to, oh my goodness, what's that place called? By Inner Fitness Strength. It's like
The
Inner Strength
community
Fitness.
futures. Community futures.
Yes, I
Yeah.
went there, talked to them about getting a grant. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any kind of grants. But they were really good for like helping with resources in the beginning.
Yeah, they're good. They like help people
Nice.
build business plans and like
Hmm.
send them in directions where they need to go to get things done. So good place. Underappreciated, I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I being a little bit of a new business owner myself, when you
Hmm.
have your like first client or your friends, those are kind of your first
Yeah.
clients. I find is your family and friends because they are willing to support you no
Hmm.
matter what you do, where you go. Um, how much like how does that feel when those people came to support you at first when you're going on this adventure?
Yeah. It was great. I mean, I feel like I had kind of like a core group of people that really supported me in the beginning, like my family and a couple friends. But really, it was mostly the clients that had followed me from my previous job that were the most supportive. And just like being consistent with me, like seeing me for services and like really helped my business grow. Kevin being one of them, like he really like helped me just like shout my business from the rooftops in the beginning. I owe him so much for that. And yeah, like he's like Midland celebrity, so he really helped me just yeah, get the word out and encourage me and support me. So yeah, I really owe it to like those like that group of people in the beginning.
The people you'll never forget in this.
I'll never forget. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it
The
is amazing. It's a good feeling.
Do you think, and me and Ben kind of see this in our businesses, do you think
Mhm.
people come to see you not because of what you're doing, but because of you? Do you think you are the difference in the business a lot of the time?
I think so. I think that in this industry, it can be like very oversaturated too. There's a spa on every corner nowadays. So it is really difficult to like find things that you can do different from other people. So I really think just being like authentic to yourself, showing your personality is, yeah, what makes a difference and what makes people come to me. And we have a very like warm, like bubbly atmosphere in our spa that you're just like you're like a friend to us. It doesn't feel like it can be intimidating for people to walk into a spa for the first time, and I really, really try to not make it feel like that. Like make it feel like they're just our friend coming in to hang out and get their facial, get their nail or their brows and lashes done. Like, yeah.
Ben, does your wife do your eyebrows?
No, no, this is all me, baby.
They
Yeah.
look pretty good, honestly.
um, I mean, like I do some acting, so like when I'm on set, they'll usually like clean them up, and like it's usually a hot minute between time on set. So like they've got their work cut out for them, and like even like they'll start like pulling like hairs on the top of the nose too, and I'm like, I
Yes.
didn't even know those existed.
Yeah,
Um,
I definitely do that to my boyfriend. He gets
right,
his brows waxed every month.
Dang.
nice,
Perks.
nice.
Perks. My wife does
Yes,
mine. She
perks.
sits there on top of me, like right down in there, just going
Oh
crazy.
yeah, we love it. He's the
Yeah.
best. Got to
Is
make sure
she
there's two there.
Yeah.
is she like threading? Thread? Or what is she doing? Is she plucking?
plucking, but she also has like one of those small razors, so she like edges this. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I don't know
yes,
what she's
yes.
doing.
Oh,
Don't ask me. She's just doing it.
Right.
She knows
I
they
know
look
what you
bad, so
mean.
she has to do something about it. So she doesn't want to be seen with me in public without them done.
Yeah, she takes care of you. We love
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah. Till
Nice.
for sickness or through sickness and health, she's stuck doing it.
Yeah, totally.
It was in the vows. Richard, I
Um,
vow to always do your eyebrows and make sure you look presentable in public. I don't know why your wife is British now, but apparently she is.
Another accent.
Another
oh my
accent.
god, we're gonna have a checklist here.
Yeah.
Did you guys do vows at your wedding? I actually never asked you that. Did you do vows?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess Emily, are you married?
No.
Boyfriend? Okay.
We're gonna
Boyfriend.
give her
Yes.
some ideas. We're gonna give her ideas here.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
some ideas. Give me the
Yeah.
inspo.
I did vow to defeat my wife's enemies in battle should it ever arise.
Yes.
And that is not a joke. I just thought like, okay, what are the odds that my wife has enemies and that there's a battle that needs to happen? So I just thought it sounded really good, but like I would probably never actually have to do it. So
Hopefully not.
did make that vow.
You're giving me this Scott Pilgrim vibes, or she has like 17 boyfriends or something like that you have to fight.
Yeah, no.
Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic.
Michael Cera. It is a good movie.
Michael Cera,
Everybody
yeah,
gets a
he's so
chance, Emily. Yeah.
Anyways,
I'll add it to the list.
and Ben would actually fight. He's a double black belt, if anybody didn't know. So he actually would fight.
Oh.
He has the capabilities.
I
Very
am
cool.
more of a lover than a fighter, to be. Yeah.
I know, but if you absolutely
I like a
in
good
the name of love,
I like a good conversation. Maybe like cry it out. Love a good cry.
fight then cry,
too.
fight then cry, or cry while you're fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Sorry, I threw us off. Curiosity gets the best of me. That's the fun in it.
Right.
So Emily, you have a couple of employees. Okay, and this is something
Yes.
me and Ben we want this in the future. So we want to get some insight on this. How does that start? And did you have someone at the beginning, or you were on your own for a little while?
Yeah, I was on my own for the first year and a half of my business. I always kind of knew that the goal was to hire. And so I posted like job listings on like Indeed, on Instagram, Facebook. There was a couple people that reached out. I like kind of trialed them, didn't work out. I think I like interviewed a couple of people, maybe like 3 or 4 people. Didn't really get great vibes. And then honestly, both of my employees, it happened like very organically, which was really nice. My first employee that I hired is named Emma. She's the best. She primarily does like lashes and brows and full body waxing for us. But she was actually a client of mine. She was preparing for her wedding, so she was doing facials monthly for her wedding, and then it just kind of came up in conversation. She was looking for a new job. She kind of reached out to me and wanted to get into the aesthetics industry. It wasn't something that she was a part of before. So yeah, she was just super eager, really wanted to work. I honestly hire 100% for personality. Skill can come, but I just want them to be a good, genuine person that I can trust and that can stay with me long term. So yeah, that just really worked out. I sent her to school, and she got her license, and then I just like hands-on trained her from there. Yeah, and then Chloe, she's my other esthetician. She's the newer one. She just started with us in January. She was already a licensed esthetician. We actually went to high school together. We're the same age. Yeah, so that was nice. We already kind of knew each other. She's a great person. And yeah, she reached out to me kind of looking for a job. And yeah, it was a really easy transition. And yeah, we all work really amazing together. I've been so lucky because I know it doesn't always go that smoothly when you first hire.
Yeah, you want it to be like hanging out with friends, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly how we feel at work. It's the best.
I think there's something to be said if you're hiring for like culture first, like the skill set can definitely develop. But like, dude, if you told me when I was like a 17-year-old kid or like whatever, like there is a group of like, let's say 23-year-old or like a 23-year-old person who owns a successful business on the main street in town, granted I didn't go up here, but let's just any town,
Yeah.
that blows my mind.
Oh, thank you.
Like that's like, man, I think about me when I was 23. I didn't know up from down. Like that is like, I'm speechless.
There is some envy.
It is very cool. It's
We
very
are
cool.
envious
Thank you
of
so
that.
much.
Like I said, we both want that in our future, and it's good to hear it from you because that's how I think we would hire Ben, right? Like we would be personality first, always, right?
Always.
Always.
Yes.
I think.
That's why I hired you. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Personality hire.
Yeah. I was like, man, this guy doesn't know anything, but he's a nice guy. I like him. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Maybe one day he'll learn how to be a podcast co-host. Maybe. I don't know.
We're still
You
trying
guys
to throw
seem
that
like
out.
you're a good team.
Thank you. We have been complimented on
yeah.
it. People think we've been friends forever, but it's we're still growing, you know? But we're having
Yeah.
fun. That's it. Right?
Yeah,
Gosh,
that's all that matters.
darn it, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, it's cool. So you got a little bit of a crew going on. What is
Yeah.
the weight of that responsibility, like having those two? Like, what's that like?
It's a lot. Honestly, more than I thought when I was hiring. Um, it's great because they're both very responsible and I can go away and know that everything's taken care of and I trust them so much, which gives me peace of mind always. But it's a lot with just, I do all of my own bookkeeping and payroll. So that's just like a full-time job in general. And then it's just the added stress, getting them booked and busy as I am is always the goal. So, I mean, having that kind of like on your mind all the time, like, are we going to get their books full this week? Like, I'm their source of income. Like, that's a huge responsibility for me at 23 years old,
Right.
which is kind of a constant like mental battle that you have. And then, yeah, just like the day-to-day responsibilities of like scheduling, like orders, all that stuff. There's a lot. Social media is a full-time job, posting for them too. Yeah,
Right.
Wow.
You wear
it's a lot.
all the hats, right? The
Wear
marketing,
all
the
hats.
sales, the like
Yes.
accounting, like every department runs through Emily.
Exactly. It's been nice though to like kind of delegate a little bit to them now. Like taking some of the responsibility off me for like little things. Like they take care of like, some of the laundry, cleaning, that kind of stuff that I'm
Right.
not as focused on. Before I used to like have to literally lug like a 50-pound bag of laundry down King Street up to my apartment with like 30 stairs. Like it was not a time.
This is when you had the
So,
basement place?
yes.
Because you have laundry now in your
Uh,
upper unit, do you not?
yeah, I
Okay, yeah,
do.
that's nice. Oh,
Thankfully, it's life-changing.
I bet. Holy moly. Maybe you got to hit the
So
gym a bit more because you're not getting all that lifting in.
Yeah, exactly. It was a workout.
so before you brought them on, did you have a sense of like, okay, well the business is going well, but we
hmm
could be doing more, so I do
hmm
need like, was that like the trigger point to
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say it like I'm so like thankful and lucky at like by 6 months in, I was fully booked.
okay.
Like no wiggle room in my schedule. I was constantly turning people away. So at that point, I was like, why am I turning all these people away when I could, keep them in my business and have someone else treat them instead of me doing all the work all the time. Yeah, and it just became too much for one person to handle. So that's when I knew probably, yeah, around 6 months in that it was like time to start looking to hire. So yeah, that's kind of what
That's
happened. Yeah.
cool.
hmm
Yeah, that's a good reason to know because, like you said, there's a lot of competition out there. Like if you don't take them on, they're going to go
hmm
down the street to someone else. So you want to keep that in.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's hard because like when people are coming every, like four weeks, there's only so many people you can take, and you don't want to be turning away your loyal clientele
Right.
that's continuously coming back to you. Like you want to make time and make them a priority. So it's nice that they're kind of taking the load of new clients that are coming in.
Nice. And how does that feel when you
Yeah.
give so Emma, she starts with you and working and
Yeah.
everything like that, and you
Yeah.
hand off one of your long-term clients or clients that you've had for a while to her,
hmm
and then you get good feedback. That's got to be like some really great feelings.
It's the best feeling. I feel like a proud mom. Like Honestly, they like make me so proud. Like they always have the best services. We get the best feedback from them. So, yeah, it's a good feeling where like I know that I can hand off my really great clients and like know that they're in good hands.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's like
Yeah.
every owner's dream.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Very
Nice.
lucky.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you're busy. You've taken all these steps, hiring, moving into a new space.
hmm
Um, do you see some other growth opportunities? Where do you feel like there is the next step?
The, the what's next question. Very good.
The what's next? Yeah. Honestly, my mind is always going. I'm always thinking about new ideas and new businesses to start. Like, um, I would love for Emily's Aesthetics, like, to become a chain one day, to become a franchise. Like, that's like kind of the ultimate goal is to have locations possibly across Canada. Like, it seems crazy to say, but that is the ultimate dream. You can't ever dream too big, so that's the goal. But yeah, like short-term growth, like I am kind of thinking about a new venture possibly
Hmm.
coming.
Okay. Do we have breaking news here on the open house?
I
No,
can't say too much about it
okay.
yet.
All right. All right.
But yeah, it's something Midland hasn't seen yet. We would be the first to bring it to Midland. It's a service that I'm having clients tell me that they're going to Toronto to get, going to different cities to get. So I'm like, someone's going to do it here eventually. Might as well be me.
Hmm.
I have
So
some
yeah.
theories. I have some
Same.
theories. We'll talk.
Same.
We'll talk afterwards, Richard.
Okay, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My head went to a few places. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
There's never ever an
Do you
end to it if you're an entrepreneur, right? There's always something else you're thinking of.
Oh
It's kind of
yeah,
the game.
do you
totally.
guys do you guys feel like and maybe this is because like I do have a lot of like American colleagues both in like acting and real estate that I talk to regularly, and I don't know what it is about. We're very polite in Canada. Like I think like it's a matter of pride. Like we are proud of
Yeah,
how polite we are. And I think
true.
when we like talk about like our big dreams, there's
hmm
always like a little bit of a sense of like almost like I'm apologizing for it, but like here is like the giant thing I want to do.
Yeah,
Um I don't know if you guys feel that cuz like anytime like I talk about like the like you know I want to be in like a feature film or like like crazy like something crazy acting
right.
wise, there's always like I always feel the need to preface it with like it's probably not going to happen, but like and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, up front, but like this is what I want to do,
I think people get like a little bit shocked when you tell them that you're dreaming that big.
right?
You know what I mean? So yeah, I do kind of feel like that a bit, I guess. I never really thought about that, but
Makes
What
reminds
were
me of what I
you?
said to you the other day, Ben. I said to you something like, I don't set big enough goals for myself or something. Because I don't
yeah.
think that big, I guess. Like, I don't know.
The only reason I bring it up is like lately I've been trying to make a push to be like I mean I think it's important. Very happy where you know I currently am in my business, and it sounds like you guys are very happy where you currently are in your business. But that
Yeah,
doesn't mean like you can't have these big dreams. And I've been trying
totally.
to really make it a point to be like dream big, like unapologetically. Be like, I
Yeah.
want this, and there is nothing wrong with that. And if I don't
hmm
get it, like I'm still okay to be happy like where I am. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna, work in that direction.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the bigger you dream, the closer you're going to get to those goals if you were like limiting your dreams, right? And only chasing small dreams. So like
Right.
dream big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. I love that.
Just like we're
Yeah.
gonna have
And
Matthew
like,
McConaughey on the pod. That's the big dream, right?
all right,
I'll
all right, all
manifest it for
right.
you guys.
Sorry, I don't know why Matthew McConaughey came to mind, but he's a good speaker, so he just kind of fits in, I guess.
Right, right. I'm sure there'd be some inspiration there.
Matthew. Um, I want to know a little bit more about Emily outside of the
Mhm.
business. So you kind of told us your
Yeah.
origin of like why this came to be.
Yeah.
Um, when you're in school, even though this is something that you had a passion for, and maybe you knew this early because you started your business pretty early, but was there another avenue you saw for yourself? Were you going in a different direction and change back this way, like school wise or anything?
Honestly, throughout like even high school, like I always knew I wanted to go into aesthetics. Like I took the aesthetics class in high school. I went to St. Teresa's. I loved my teacher. She was the best. She really inspired me to go in this direction. So everything kind of fell into place. I really just knew there wasn't another like avenue I wanted to go to. But I will say, like, when I was working at the spa that I was a little bit unhappy at, there was definitely like some, like, I was kind of considering going down another path just because I was just so unhappy in my work environment. I wasn't loving it. I was questioning if this career like was for me. So yeah, I kind of did for a split second go into like thinking about teaching. I really wanted to like teach aesthetics. I feel like I still kind of have a passion for teaching aesthetics, but it would have been mainly like get a like teaching degree to like teach in high school.
Right.
So that was really the only other direction, but still in that industry. So no, I really think this is just me. This is who I am. I'm Emily's Aesthetics, and that's just how it's going to be forever.
Sweet.
I'm
Yeah.
always curious when somebody like grows up in the same like smaller. I mean, Midland, I don't think is that small. I apologize if
No.
you're like sitting here being like, "Oh, Midland's a small town," but when somebody grows up in a small town and then transitions to being like a business owner in a small
hmm
town, people who've known you since you were, learning how to walk, do you
hmm
do you find there was like a weird transition period where like they went from seeing you like, basically like the kid to like
hmm
this, fully
Yeah.
grown adult who owns a business and is making like
Yeah.
great business choices and responsible business practices, the whole nine yards?
Yeah. I mean, so I actually grew up in London.
Okay.
So yeah, my family is from like that area originally, and I moved up here when I was like 10 years old.
Hmm.
So I don't have like roots here from when I was like a baby, like a kid or anything like that. And like I don't really have family here other than just like my immediate family. So I feel like I don't get that too much.
Okay.
But definitely like growing up like past that age here, yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that. Like it's actually really nice. Like I grew up dancing. Like that was like kind of my passion growing up. I was like in competitive dance. So it's been really cool to see like that community like come and support me.
Right.
The dancer studio is where I go to, shout out. But yeah, so like my teachers there, the owner, they come to see me on like a monthly basis. So that
Very
like that's
nice.
really amazing. I know they're all like really proud and supportive of me. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Um,
Uh, a little hidden. I don't know if you know this about me, Richard.
I
I
know.
worked for I worked for a dance company for
Oh.
6 years, a dance competition. Um, yeah,
What was it
I've
called?
got,
Like at the competition?
yeah, like for View Dance Challenge, if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So I did their first year that we went to Australia, and I
Mm.
was like in the first couple of years when they only had like 10, 11 events across the country. Now I think they're doing like 25, 30. It's a little crazy. But my best friend from high school started that company. So I spent some time in the dance world, and holy mackerel, it is crazy.
It is
Um,
crazy.
yeah, it like, and like the talent in, well, I mean, in Canada, across like, North America, but like is insane. Like the hours that go into dance is, it blows my
Yes.
mind.
I know. And that's where I really think I got like a lot of my just like dedication to like one
Right,
thing.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
hmm
When you're spending like 10, 12, if not more hours a week at a dance studio, you know,
Yes.
drilling down on one discipline. Yeah, no,
hmm
that makes sense. That
What type of
Yeah.
tracks.
dance did you accelerate at, or did you prefer?
I did like lyrical, which is like the
Nice.
slow, like telling a story. Yeah.
Love
Cool.
that.
It was fun.
I have two sisters, and my youngest was a very big into dance. So I was always around like
Cool.
tap dancing and ballet and things like that. I do
Yeah,
like to dance, but
nice.
I'm so unconventional. I am not like choreography is not my thing. But me and Ben actually made a joke. We were joking about making a video where we go and get dance lessons from one of the local
Oh,
dance places. And little do I know is Ben actually is a really good dancer, and he wasn't going to tell me. So it would have been me looking like a fool, and he would have looked amazing. But
oh my
maybe
God, I
we'll do
love
that.
that.
Maybe we'll still
You
do that.
guys should do a series, like going and trying new things. Try
Right?
dance lessons. Yeah, that
We'll,
sounds
we'll,
good.
we'll go get our chest wax at Emily's
Yeah, come to
Aesthetics.
the spa,
Maybe
come
mine
to the
already
Right.
is waxed.
spa.
I'm just kidding. It's not. It's
Well,
not. It's not.
I
It's
mean, like
way too hairy.
you need to maintain that, Richard. Come on.
I try, dude.
Yeah.
It's hard. Okay. Just like my face, it's hard.
Right.
This is why it's not
Right.
clean shaven, because I'd have to do it every day, and that's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's too much.
How did you like London? I spent 6 years in London. I love London.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty young. Like it
Yeah.
was good. We actually lived in like St. Thomas, which is a little town.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so it
Yep.
kind of like gives a similar vibe as Midland. Like everyone knows everyone, just
Right.
without like the pretty views and water. Um, but yeah, like it's a city now. Like London's big. It doesn't give the same
Yeah.
like nice small town energy. So I'm really, really happy that my parents decided to move here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there a
Because like
hmm
particular reason they
London's
moved here?
okay. Then
Pardon,
I was
sorry.
gonna say, was there a particular reason they moved up this way? Was what was bringing them?
Yeah, actually, my family opened a restaurant. So maybe that's where I get the entrepreneur.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that helps.
So yeah, it was called The Grill in Port Severn, the Dam Grill when it opened. Yeah, so my parents moved up to here to like manage it.
Interesting.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
So they managed it. They didn't own it.
So my aunt and uncle owned it.
Ah, I see. So it was family connected.
Yes. So it was like a full family business, cousins and uncles, like we all lived on the same property for like 10 years. It was crazy.
Family compound. That's
Nice.
crazy.
It really was. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good part of my life.
Nice. And did you work in the restaurant at all?
Yeah, I was a dishwasher.
Oh, nice. The
Nice.
start
Yeah, it was
start
really
job.
fun. Yeah, summer job.
Get all the raisin hands all day, all the time.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was gross.
It was gross. Ben, have you ever done dishwashing at a restaurant?
No, I can't say I have.
Did you ever work in the food industry? Period.
I did. I did. I served at a Club Link golf course for like a summer
hmm
and a half. Yeah.
Bougie people. Sounds hard.
I did work
I
on a
feel like
turkey farm.
everyone
If like I
should
have
work
done hard work.
I have done hard work disguises, says the realtor. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh no.
I just- um,
there.
that's cool.
Ah,
I think the restaurant business really like sets a tone for like what work is like. It's a grind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw my parents working like 7 days a week, all day, every day. Like they really hustled when I was a kid. So that was really cool to watch. That's probably where I get my work ethic from.
right.
That's good to give your parents credit
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes we do the opposite and give them the credit for all the bad things and not the good things. So
Succeeded
Yeah.
despite my parents. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah. I
Origin
feel like the
story.
service industry too, like I mean, like you still interact with like I'm sure many customers a day, but like I find serving like you learn really quick how to treat people.
Yeah.
And how you don't like to be treated and translate.
Totally.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's a lot of
It's a
value
lot of
there.
customer service, like small talk conversation.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to
for
make
sure.
impression in a small window too, which like I
hmm
kind of think about a hairdresser for you, like someone that's sitting there treating someone, having the conversation. That's the
Yeah.
person I would talk to, like a therapist. It just happens to be my sister,
Right.
so I can't talk to her about everything, unfortunately. Um, but that's probably where you get that school too of like, or that skill of like being with people and
hmm
taking advantage of those small moments in conversation.
Yeah,
What other
definitely.
jobs did you have in between? Anything else that you acquired skills at?
I was a cashier.
Okay,
That's pretty much it.
don't
Yeah,
talk
I
down
worked
like it's
at
nothing.
Foodland.
That's all. That's a
That's
grind.
another one. It was like small talk, just like the same conversation all day. Hi, how are you? Have a good day. So yeah,
If you
it
can do
was
that,
cool
you can
though.
spend an hour with someone chatting. Then
Exactly. Yes. I definitely love the more like in-depth conversation now though. Like really getting to know people on like a deeper level. I mean, in a room with someone for like an hour and like you're touching their face for an hour. Like it's like a lot of connection. So they really do spill it all.
nice.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where the fun is, with people. That's why we like this podcast, or just sit down for an hour to get to talk to someone about everything.
Yeah.
We have such a rushing culture all the time that really sitting down with someone for an
hmm
hour is we take it for granted. We don't do it enough.
We
The
do.
people in our lives too that we've known for a really long time, I think we don't do it enough with them too. Um,
Yeah.
I love that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's nice to have the face-to-face contact too. And like also like some people like I get older clients too that maybe haven't talked to someone in like a couple of days, like they live alone, they're widowed or whatever the case is. So it feels good to be that like support system for them too.
Yeah, I genuinely think we have
hmm
a really lonely society. I think people are more lonely than they even realize.
Totally. I agree.
not to sound like an old man, but my phone is my camera here. But like those things are just they're stealing more and more of our attention, and I just
Yes.
it's so. And I'm guilty of it too. Like I'm not sitting here on a pedestal. Like it's
Oh, I'm so
like
guilty of it.
right, like between like social media, like dumb games on my phone, texting
Well,
Richard
it's a
all the
lot of
time.
our
Like it's
our job too, like for all of us, social
right.
media, and then you kind of just like get caught in that doom scroll once you're
Yep.
on.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It could be like
It's
really
totally.
nice
tough.
content and it still feels like a doom scroll in my mind. Like it just, you just know the
Yeah,
time you just spent looking at whatever that was and what value did it bring to you. I think like when I
true.
think about social media, at least from my time of being an entrepreneur, is it's allowed me to be more local. A lot of my content has become a lot
Hmm.
more local, and I think that has been healthy. It's been a lot better. Um, the podcast too, like you're just constantly looking at local businesses and what people are doing and what they're posting, getting to know them. So I've been appreciative of that. I think that's been a nice change.
Mhm.
Yeah, that part of social media is great. And yeah, in my industry, like things are just evolving so quickly. Like you have to be like on top of things and on social media, doing that doom scroll to see what people are doing and like get the inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah. I think as long as you're attempting to do it with like intention, like
Yeah, totally.
I am
It's
going
not always
on.
that way.
No, it quickly turns into like
Yeah.
it's very hard to put into practice, but like I know like I do a lot of YouTube, so like I go on YouTube sometimes with the intention anyway of going like doing market research and like what is everyone else doing, like what titles thumbnails are working, but then sometimes it quickly turns into like, oh, check out this car review. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, like I'd love
Then
to.
you're stuck for like an hour, like
Right,
scrolling. That's my issue. Yeah.
right,
These companies just
yeah,
know how to get us, man. They know the marketing. They know our attention
They
span is
do.
spread. They're like, just
Yes,
get
that's
them.
another thing. Our attention span is just so low now. Like it's like I find like I don't know about you guys with posting, but like the quick reels do the best. Like people don't
Right.
want to stick around for a minute video anymore. They're like 10 seconds and then they're scrolling. So,
no, num
Yeah.
num num, give me my dopamine, num num num, and then
yeah,
on they go.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
No, I think about that even for our clips when I post them on Instagram, like there are some great segments that I'm like, this could be 2 minutes and there's a lot of good
Yeah.
stuff being talked in here, but is someone actually going to watch this full 2 minute clip? Maybe those really great committed listeners that we have, but beyond that, it might not get the attention. So I try to keep it in that minute range, and even that's sometimes hard.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, for me, like I will film like a full hour long facial video and I will cut that down into like 10 to 15 clips. Just because people obviously aren't going to sit around for an hour, but like the clips are, like under a minute usually. Like those are, yeah, what's doing the best. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's how I got started in all of this is just posting facial videos.
I
People
don't want
love
to
the
create.
ASMR, the relaxation.
I don't want to create the like a competition or anything, but like that'd be a great podcast. Oh, let's just chat with our client while I give them a facial, and you're just like
True.
filming that, and I think that'd be kind of
Good
fun.
idea.
Right?
I
Huh?
I'm
love
full of
that.
them. I'm full of them. Just ask.
The next branch of open house media,
Yeah.
We should have done this pod getting facials. Oh,
Oh my
right?
God, next time.
do you do
Right.
like
Absolutely.
duo facials or like couples facials?
Yeah, yeah, we just when we moved, we have a room that yes, we have two beds. So we do like bestie facials. You can come with your bestie, or like couples.
Ben knows where I'm going with this. He's like, we're getting
I
facials now.
see it from a mile away, Richard.
I can't go without my wife, dude. I'm sorry. Like, and you're probably the same way. There's no way. We'll
Oh,
have to go with our
100%
wives
I would
first
go.
and then come back together.
I got a pedicure last year without my wife. Oh my god.
Mistake.
She
We're
wasn't happy.
I'm slowly like finding like this new world of like treatments and relaxation that I didn't know
Self-care.
existed. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally, right? If you can't
Hmm.
take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of someone else?
You have to take care of yourself. Yes.
Right?
And we're parents
Get
now, so we got
pampered.
people to take care of. So we need to be taken care of.
True.
Right. Right.
Look at your kids. I'm doing this for you. I'm spending money on facials and feet care for
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
It's true though.
Gotta
You do show up as your best when you take care of yourself. Like I find for me, like in the beginning, I like overpacked my days like crazy and didn't spend any time just taking care of myself. And now I just feel so much better. My mental health is better. Like I feel like a whole new person, honestly. Like I get a facial from like Chloe, which is great. I'm lucky I can keep it all in house pretty much. But yeah, self-care is important.
Yeah.
Totally. And
That's how I feel about going to the
I'm
gym too, right? Like you go to the gym in the morning
Yeah,
and the rest of your day you feel just like that much more
definitely.
full, just ready to give to the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a really um big generalization that maybe
Yeah.
people will get mad at, but that's okay. That's
It's okay.
we're controversial here on the open house. But I feel like the generation above like Richard and I, it was very, very work focused. I think Richard and I were kind of somewhere in the middle, but I feel like your generation is very like that, like total life balance
Yes.
is a big priority from day one.
Hmm.
And I think that is like the best thing to happen to society in a very long time.
Yeah, no, I totally
Maybe, I mean, not a
agree.
very long time. Like some good stuff has happened in the last century. Like, don't get me wrong, but in terms of like everyone has rights and like that's all that good stuff. But like in terms of
Yes.
like living like a full and healthy life, like I just think that
Hmm.
like work isn't the be all end all of everything,
Yeah, life
right?
is short. You want to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
yeah,
was one thing that I wanted opening my business. Like that was, I mean, you think that you're gonna have like all this free time, like you get to make your own hours, and then
yeah,
it's like, no, you're working like more than you've ever worked in your life. But
right.
now I'm like finding that balance. But like I really try to tell like Emma and Chloe, like, take a lunch, take any time off that you need. Like they really are in charge of their own schedules. All they have
Yeah,
to do is book it off and they're good to go. They don't even have to ask me. Like, if you need a day off, take a day off. Like, I want you to live your life just as much as I want to live my life. Like I
mhm,
found when I was working for someone else, that's how it was. Like you didn't get vacations, like you couldn't take a long weekend when you wanted to. Like I didn't want that for them. So that's what's nice about like having my own business and like being able to structure it the way that I want to. Cause yeah, life, like especially living here in the summer, like the summer is so short-lived. You want to get out, live your life. You don't want to be like just hustling all the time.
And if you do want to
100%.
hustle, you can hustle, right?
You
Like at
can
the end of the
hustle,
day.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the
Don't
dream.
let
Be the
us
boss that
stop
you
you.
want other people want. Like you want to be the boss that you want. Um,
Yeah.
and that goes a long way. I don't know where people lost that. Even people in our generation are a little bit older than us. Like I see them being a boss and
Mhm.
not following that same mentality. And I'm like, did you guys never have a boss that treated you like
Right?
this? Like, would you not want
I
differently? Like, have we
know.
not learned this?
Right?
As you
And you
get
see
older,
a lot of
Emily,
businesses
yeah,
going down to like the 4 day like work week.
Hmm.
Like a
yeah,
lot of my clients, like our busiest day of the week is Friday because most of our clients have Fridays off too, which is
or like
like
a half day or
amazing.
whatever. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
I was gonna say,
So great.
as you get older, Emily, you'll find you do get a little jaded with the world. It's hard not to. Um,
What?
but it's but when you like again for me, like I worked in a corporate role for 10 years, so I was like you. Like I was just at that point where
Hmm.
I felt like it was beating me down. Again, I had kids and like I needed flexibility, I needed things, and they just couldn't give it to me. They just wouldn't allow it, and so I needed to
Right.
find something else. But yeah, just those 10 years like really did beat me down. Now in the last 2 years being an entrepreneur, I feel like I'm like glowing again, like back into my happy world, enjoying things. And even though I'm working, like you said, just as much, I'm a
Yeah.
lot
But you're
happier because
fulfilled with what you're doing.
yeah,
Yeah. Do what you love and you never work.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And I also think
It's so
like
true.
generally, and this is what I kind of see for our town or our society is if more people live like that, like I
Hmm.
think overall we just have a better community, like a better society because you'd have more people that are happier, more people that are mingling and getting that FaceTime and everything. It would just you'd be local, like you'd be living local. I think just need more of that.
Yeah, it's
Is
true.
is there an award for the community with the best looking skin? Because I think if we push this, like we could really win this thing, guys. Don't you think? Like if
I think we
everyone's
could.
working 4 days a week, we're getting our regular facials every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We're using our retinol. If that's
Yes. Oh, I
that's
love
real.
that you know about
Okay,
retinol.
Okay, explain
I
Yes.
to me because
steal
I don't know what that is.
I steal my wife sometimes. I'll be
Retinol's like a
honest.
chemical exfoliation. It's
Okay,
like getting
okay.
rid of that dead skin, it's helping plump up
Mhm.
those fine lines. Yeah, everyone needs a retinol.
So okay, for us two skincare dummies here.
Mhm.
What if you could give us like the bare minimum we should be doing? Yes, I'm asking
Okay.
for a free consult here. Is essentially
Yes.
what I'm doing. What should us fellas be doing on the
You
on the
need to
daily?
be, okay, I'm going to give you 3 steps.
Okay.
Super minimum, easy. Do it in the morning for sure. So we're cleansing with a wash, not just like a like 8-in-1 like body wash. Like we're using an actual like face cleanser. Um, yeah, so like that's getting off like your day. Like I know you guys aren't wearing makeup, but like dirt, debris, SPF, anything on the surface of your skin, you're taking that off, washing your face, and then you need a moisturizer to balance out like your the moisture levels in your skin, or else you're gonna get too oily, too dry. We need everything to stay at a healthy level. Super easy. And then sunscreen. Sunscreen's like your number one anti-aging. You need to be protecting yourself against those rays. So yeah.
If there's sunscreen in the moisturizer, does that work?
I mean, you want to look for like something SPF 50, like broad spectrum,
Okay.
so protecting
Okay.
against UVAs and UVB rays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm a
That's
big
Yeah.
like naturopath guy. I like natural
Okay.
everything, things that
Yeah.
like come from the earth and stuff like that. Um,
Cool.
so I have a hard
deep,
time putting on
deep, Richard.
like even shampoo. Like I have such a hard time with that stuff. I like to use castor oil on a lot of stuff, on my like
Okay.
beard and my hair, and I do put it on my face and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think castor oil is good for like your hair. Like it's really great for like strengthening and growth. Someone who has like an acne prone skin type, not great for. It's gonna clog up your pores. But if you haven't found that, then if it works for you, then that's great.
That's kind of what it's been like. I think for me, like even since high school, it's been like a trial, and every path
Hmm.
I've been down, there has been something, and maybe it's like I feel like I've been pretty consistent, which is usually a key. And I found like the
Yeah.
wash that's worked, but I was putting moisturizer on, and just felt like it was not working for me. So I started doing castor oil, and it's been
Mm.
great. I've been on it for about 3 or 4 months now using it, and I think my skin looks better than it's been in a long time. If I had a
Yeah, your
facial, it'd
skin looks
probably be
great.
like it's just a camera. It's not. If it was 4K, it'd show the blemishes. But I do have like you live with acne scars after having those
Yeah,
tribulations too. Um,
totally.
when your parents told you not to pick at your face or not to pop your pimples, and you didn't listen, and now you got these
So
scars.
satisfying.
Goofy kids,
Yeah,
right?
I love popping pimples though. That's like my favorite thing about the facial. Like, let me extract your face.
Right.
I've seen those
Yeah.
like fake faces that have like things in the. Oh,
Mhm.
it kind of like I don't like watching that. That I don't know. It's like watching someone eat. Like I just like who watches mukbangs or whatever they're called. Like people eating. I
Oh
can't
my
do
God, I
that.
love those too.
No
It's like
way.
so satisfying. Yeah.
I didn't know there was a term or a genre of video for that. Learned
Mukbang,
something
yeah.
new today. Cool.
Dude, it's like
Cool.
people chewing gum with their mouth open. I just like, oh, I just can't do it. So,
Yeah, that I can't do.
hmm.
No.
Huh.
That's
Huh.
where I draw the line.
I worked at McDonald's for a long time, and like someone would pull up to the drive-thru, and they just be like, and we're like,
Oh my God.
close the window, go away.
The headphone
Gross.
users hated that sound.
Right.
I bet. I didn't mean to make it that loud. Shit.
You got to get
Someone
right up
liked
to
it
the
though.
mic for that kind of thing. Yeah.
Someone liked it
Yeah,
though.
someone did, yeah.
Emily, I have another serious question for you. I know
Okay.
we're being cognizant of the
serious,
time here.
serious
but-
faces, guys.
serious, very serious. What has been the best part, the worst part, and maybe the hardest part about
Okay.
about your business journey so far?
Hmm. I would say the best part is just seeing everything come together, seeing the vision come to life, checking off my goals. Like I'm a big goal setter, I'm a big manifester. Like I'm constantly manifesting in my head and in a journal. So just seeing like those like thoughts actually pan out the way that I want them to is the best
Love that.
feeling. Hiring people has been really rewarding. Purchasing my hydrofacial machine was probably the highlight. Honestly, like that was like a really big purchase that like a lot of people in my industry like strive to get to. So that was huge. So yeah, I'd say
Are you
that's the best
comfortable
part.
sharing what one of those would set someone back?
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
curious. I have no idea.
yeah, so I was super lucky. Actually, the way that it happens, buying my hydrofacial is something that I was like thinking about, but like it was like kind of a dream that I thought would be like a little bit farther away. But I met them, the hydrofacial company, like at a conference in Toronto, and I
Mhm.
like connected with the reps really well. And they like emailed me and gave me a really great price on it. So um, it goes for about 65,000.
Jeez.
And I got it for $15,000 off, so basically free.
Nice. It's not what you
Girl
spend, it's
math.
what you save.
Yeah, so it's an expensive machine,
Yeah.
but it's worth it. I mean, the price per hour like is minimum 199. So
Right.
you do make that money back, but yeah, it's a very big like upfront cost. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
yeah.
you've got to be able to have the capital to go out and get it.
Does it require
Yes.
maintenance? Like, do you have to have someone do something with it every so often, or what does that look like?
No, you shouldn't. Like they're built to last, but the company is amazing. Like they come to see me every 3 months for like ongoing training. They like come to me in person, and like free of charge, obviously, when you're spending that much.
Yeah.
Better
But
be.
yeah, they're a really supportive company, and like anything maintenance would be like totally included.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So we heard about the
Yeah.
best. Tell us the worst. And what was
Okay.
your other thought?
Yeah.
Other one there?
The hardest.
Hardest.
Hardest, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um, I would say hardest would just be like taking risks. Like you really have to like get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Right.
Um, and yeah, it's just a lot of like a mental battle, honestly. Like, is this decision gonna work out the way I want it to? Am I gonna buy this $65,000 machine and no one's gonna book a hydrofacial? Like, it's just the part of taking a risk, and you
Yeah.
have to be when you're an entrepreneur. Like, that's the whole bit of it. You need to be taking risks. So yeah, I'd say that's the hardest. Um, and the worst. I don't know if there's. I feel like I have to think of something. It's been
I
all
know we live in
great.
such a positive world that like it's hard to really like sit on the because you can't sit on the negatives when you're an entrepreneur, right? There's no value in it.
Yeah. Um, I would say the worst.
I would say
Okay.
like firing, like for me, like if like the people who didn't work out, like having to let them know, like you don't work here anymore. I'm like, oh, sweaty in the armpit just thinking about it. But
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I mean, yes, that's definitely not fun. Um, yeah, maybe the worst I like to go off of that is like when you have to like fire a client. Doesn't
Okay.
happen often, does not
Okay.
happen very often at all, but you do have clients that you just like we're just not a good fit for each other, whether it's they don't show up to appointments, they're consistently half an hour late every appointment, stuff like
Right.
that. In my industry, it's just something that kind of comes with it, and you have to like have that fine line, and you have to have boundaries that people respect. And yeah, that's tough in general, is like having a cancellation policy, enforcing those policies as a small business, also as
Right.
someone who's very young. And some people find that they want to try to walk all over me and not listen to the policies that I have in place, is just kind of like, yeah, getting that respect from people can be hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's very fair.
That's actually brought
Hmm.
up something that I wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to say like good for you because I noticed your post the other day about your hard boundary
Yes.
on like people not showing up for
Hmm.
appointments and stuff like that, and like good for you because like you are doing there like you are setting aside a time even as an entrepreneur like your
Yeah.
time you could be literally anywhere else doing anything else and you are setting
Hmm.
aside your time for them particularly and for them to no show so just so you know Ben she made a post about
Yeah.
having a hard policy on there being a late charge I think it was or something like that if they didn't or no show charge.
Yeah, they have to cancel an appointment within 24 hours. If they don't, they get charged 50% of that total of the service. If they no show the appointment, their credit card's getting charged 100% of that service.
Right, and that is just
Which
like
is
setting a
like,
proper boundary.
Yeah, I feel like it's very normal. Most spas do this. Most businesses do that nowadays. It's just a common respect. Like I have a wait list of people when I set a time for someone. Like people don't understand that you're not making any money. If you don't have a client that's coming in, I'm sitting there for an hour and making $0. Like I don't have a
right.
boss that's paying me to be there.
Right.
Right. And I feel
Hmm.
like that's like a fairly standard policy.
It
Like
is.
it's like it's not hard.
I know you would think everyone would
Right.
understand, but no,
Right.
there is people that don't get it. But
Yeah.
that's just how
And
it
like I
is.
get it, like things happen, but like
Yeah.
things
Oh,
don't
and like
happen,
yes, I definitely want to say
three,
like
4 times in a row.
we yeah, we totally get like things happen, and like
Yeah.
we want that mutual respect. If we were to ever be sick, we have to cancel people. Like it doesn't happen very often at all. But like obviously if I have a client coming for a year every 4 to 6 weeks and they cancel one time, I'm not charging their credit card. But it's the people
Yeah.
that are continuously not listening to your rules that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's fair.
Yeah.
ultimately it's a policy but that doesn't mean like you have
Yeah.
those rooms to consider things like that. It's just there to protect the overall long term.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Too many people just let those things happen and don't ever do anything about it because they're afraid of the consequences or the feedback.
That's how I was, honestly. Like I've always had this in place, but I never really like enforced it. But now I've added to my booking site that everyone puts their credit card in. So there's just like no going back and forth anymore. This is how the policy is, and you just can't fight it anymore.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Thanks.
So, well, one thing I want to make clear for our listeners before we wrap this thing up is, I know you know the problem of being, so popular that you've got so many clients. Are you actively taking on more clients?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, always taking on new clients. We will always accommodate. Yes.
Okay. And the best way to find you would be online, Instagram. What's the jam?
Yeah, so like I'm super active on social media. So Instagram and TikTok, Emily's Aesthetics. Instagram is where we're posting the most often, like on our stories. And I also post like on TikTok about like business things. If there's any other like entrepreneurs listening that are kind of like wanting to get started, I do kind of like I'll just set up on my phone and like go on a 10-minute rant about being an entrepreneur. So definitely check those out.
Nice.
Yeah, and then our website, emilysaesthetics.ca, you can like book online, shop online, see all the information. So yeah, that's the best way to find us.
And if anyone's wondering how to spell aesthetics, it is ESTHETICS.
He's like looking in the corner at my
I know
name.
exactly what he's looking. I was looking there to verify if he was right or not. So
Yeah, I was too.
It's a hard one to spell, okay, guys? Sorry.
I got a little bit of a closing question.
Okay.
So we had the Kevin on the pod, and I know you guys are close. Did you listen to the pod at all? Did you listen to that podcast?
Yeah.
Did you listen to any other ones? Just, you can be honest.
No.
It's okay. Okay.
No, just Kevin.
And we are like, oh, we're going to have you on the pod. What is like your first thought? And what did you hope this would go? Like, what was your hope when you said yes to coming on the podcast? What was that? What's your thoughts?
I think for people to like, I feel like I do have the pretty like cool story about how I'm so young and starting this business and kind of like how I got started from being like laid off to then opening my business literally a month later. Like I hope people can find some inspiration in that and know that like you can literally do anything that you set your mind to. Like there is no limits. Like I feel like a lot of people like really limit their beliefs, especially like living in a small town. Like I heard that a lot, like, like, are you sure you can do this? Are you sure like it's gonna work out? And you just have to be confident in yourself.
Never tried it before.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope someone else that's listening like kind of gets a little bit inspired by this.
That's it. That's what we want. I love that. Yeah. The mutual care that we all have as entrepreneurs. We want it for everybody. I think that's amazing.
Totally. Yeah.
Well, thank you for like bringing that. I felt like you brought lots of great examples and your story was,
thank you.
Like, I can't wait to tell everybody to listen to it because that's what I do after the episode. I'm like, oh, I just talked to this person and you need to listen because like there was these things she talked about and you definitely laid that out for us. Nice. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. This was so fun.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Emily.
An hour just blows by. Like I just crazy.
It does. Like that's crazy.
That's awesome. But yeah, I'm sure, I hope that we can do more in-person recordings in the future. Maybe we'll circle back around and we can show off your space.
That'd be cool.
Next season when Richard and I go out for some besties chest wax in a podcast recording.
We'll make it happen.
Perfect.
Nice. Well, thanks so much, Emily. I'm sure we'll see you.
Thanks. Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Richard.
Yes.
Another one.
Getting facials. Woo. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Nice. Wow.
Dude, 23 years old and man, like that's incredible.
You wish you had a little bit of that mentality and that spirit when you're that age, eh?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I think there's always like the revisionist history to your life, right? Like, oh, if I could have done this, then like, yeah. But then, you wouldn't be where you are today.
Yeah. You wouldn't be B-Rob and I wouldn't be Dick Thompson if we didn't go through the journey we went through.
Right.
I know you hate the B-Rob.
Yes. No, the Dick Thompson is hilarious. I don't, again, 17 at heart. I'm sorry, but oh my goodness.
Classic nickname.
I really hope today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by my sump pump. My sump pump, the bane of my existence. I don't know if you've heard it throughout this whole episode. I hope you have, because it's running, and that's what's important, and that's thanks to yours truly, Ben Sump Pump, the sponsor plumber of today's episode.
B-Rob the plumber, new plumbing business. Oh man, thank God for the sump pump though, man. Mine has been going off every 10 minutes too, and like obviously with my flood last year, my anxiety is through the roof. I even have a water detector attached to my sump pump, so if the water for some reason doesn't get pumped out, I will know about it instantly. That's how anxious I am.
Good.
So every time it runs, I'm like, bless you.
It's the most beautiful sound in the world.
It's making a pool in my yard. I might go splash around. It's so nice out.
Ooh. If you jump in muddy puddles, you must wear your boots.
I'm more of a barefoot guy. I gotta get grounded.
Okay, you obviously don't want it that big. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my goodness. Well, this has been another recording of the Open House podcast. If you have been listening, make sure you comment and let us know where you're from. We're seeing kind of metrics from people from all over the world, to be honest, which is a little surprising. I don't know why I didn't expect that. But like France and the UK. So like if you're not in Canada, just comment and let us know where you're at. Because that's crazy to me. But thank you for listening.
We're going to have an episode with someone from France. You guys can speak French, and I'll sit here not knowing what you guys are talking about.
Perfect. I cannot wait. On that note, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by our open house.
I hope you enjoyed the nice chat, the good lessons we got from Emily, and we'll see you the next time the house is open. Take it easy. Bye. Outro.